Hello everybody, this is Out of the Box Unboxing, and in today's episode I'm going to review for you this hand mixer unit from SilverCrest, available in Lidl. The price tag of this device is around 25 euros, which is not enough if you consider how many you get together. Okay, you will get this hand mixer and you will get this how to call it, stationary unit. It's a quite handy solution when you are doing something in the kitchen and it's just mixing. You don't need to stay and keep it in your hand. You can install it, run it, and it will mix alone. So in principle sounds very nice, but there is always but, and if you consider the price, actually this but is quite a big but. So this unit, don't expect nothing special. It's made out of plastic, it sounds cheap, it looks cheap, it feels actually cheap. It has those how to call it, stickers, just to avoid moving on the table. But after, even when it's brand new, I can turn it, push it without any problem. So I could imagine if you have something here and you are trying to mix it, it will vibrate, it will move, and actually it don't feel that it's solidly made, and it will not, I don't know, fall down or something like that. But okay, I will run this device so we will be able to see it, how it's behaving. But compared to this station mixer itself, quite reasonable. The feel is quite reasonable. It has 300 watts. It could be more, it could be less, but according to how big weight it has, I think it can be quite solid. Please also consider that Lidl is giving you a 3 years warranty for this, so you can use it for 3 years without any problems. But there is a second but. If you consider the equipment that is also included, I mean this blender attachment, it's plastic. It's very light. It's okay. It's not flimsy. It's not. But because it's made of plastic, don't expect too much. This is the top part. It's actually quite flimsy, and I could imagine it will be very sensitive to any physical damage, because okay, this is the place when you are trying to, you should to plug in. When you are working, it can fall down, or even by putting on the table. I do believe it's not strong enough. So downsize for that. Other equipments. You're receiving hooks, and also you are receiving beaters, which is quite standard in such cases. Each of them has this special attachment which is dedicated for the stationary unit. But when you are plugging, I will just take it off. It will not be necessary to have it right now. You need to remember the order of the of those plugs. First, second. For the usual mixing, hand mixing, it's not a problem. For stationary, yes it is. Now I will plug in and I will just test how noisy it is, and then I will install it at this station. In the meantime, also you got this silly accessory. I think it's for taking some semi-liquids out of this jar. I think you will not use it quite often because it's not so really nice. Okay, let's try it. And power on. It's very quiet, I have to admit. Turbo is not working when you are at 0. Okay. But if I saw correctly, when you are on the 5th, it's still a little bit going. It's going a little bit higher on RPMs by clicking this turbo. Let's try it out. Actually, this turbo is, I would say, almost equal to this 5th level. You can barely feel the difference between 5th and turbo. So, turbo, in my opinion, is to go instantly from 1 to 5, which is okay. Could be used. Okay, now now I have it. Install it. I will not use those hooks because for purpose of this video it's enough to have only this one. And what is also important, this cover. Nice feature that you are getting this. 1 second. It will help you to keep it clean. But again, it's quite rigid, so I think it will break down sooner or later. It's different type of plastic compared to other parts, and really feels very cheap. On the downside, you have to install it some way in between of. Okay, the fitting could be better. Okay, sorry, my bad. It's actually, there is a special place for that. Okay, so we are putting it up and down as you want. Okay, so now let's turn it. Okay, nothing is happening. For purpose of this video, I will take it out. Just to see the movement of the bottom part. But now I need to figure out how to connect it. Okay, let's try it again. Nothing is happening. Don't know why. But it should have this functionality. For sure it is a place here for the mechanism. And the mechanism is going here. So I have not plugged it in correct order. Okay. Now it's better. Now it's much more better. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Again. Strange. For me it's strange. It should work. It's something wrong. It's something wrong, I have to admit, because when it's okay, you can use just one. It would be, I think, senseless. Okay. It's pointless. Actually, now it's the orientation of this mixing of these beaters. It's too low because it's supported by the bottom of plastic. No, it cannot work in this way. Sorry for that, but you might see. So this actually is designed to turn the mechanism and the whole bottom part. But from some reason it's located too low. Yes, it's located too low, and if I'm trying to install it in the way that it should run the mechanism, actually it's too low. So let's try with hooks. But hooks, as you may see, are slightly longer. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, it's working, but only with hooks. With those beaters, it don't want to work. You probably know my judgment. The speeding rotation seems okay, but because of this okay, or not okay, far away from the okay, in my opinion, you will be disappointed sooner or later. This mechanism doesn't feel to be reliable, so it will fall apart soon. This is my opinion. This mixer will withstand longer, but to be honest, you will end up only with hooks and beaters, because this part for blending, it's made with too cheap materials actually. So you will spend slightly more money compared to single hand mixer. You will get this stationary unit, but don't expect it will withstand for long. And by the way, even the fittings at the beginning of the, let's say, cooperation between, you might see it's not fitting. This is okay. It's not okay. It's too high, so it's not reaching. So actually my model can only use hooks together with station unit. This, and by the way, please take a closer look. It's not that I have done something improperly. It's how it is. It cannot be in the different position. Simply cannot be. So even on the beginning, I should put official complaint to Lidl. Nevertheless, my recommendation: don't buy it. Invest slightly more money in other products if you want to have this stationary unit, and if you find to have only this hand mixer only, just buy cheaper one without extra stuff that you will be disappointed. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned and see you next time. Bye.